Late today inside an LA courtroom, a key legal victory for Erik and Lyle Menendez.
Justice won over politics. It's been a long time coming.
Despite intense opposition from the new LA district attorney, the judge ruling that the brothers can move forward with resentencing. 3 generations of family members outside celebrating.
We're not naive. We know hope can be fragile, but we believe that the law is on our side. And for today, that's enough.
The fiery hearing taking place over 6 hours as Menendez family attorney Mark Garagos and the LA DA's office went head to head.
This judge could have easily said, going to call off the resentencing hearing. The DA doesn't want it. As a result, we're done. The fact that the judge is now going to have that hearing at all over the objection of the DA is a real win for Erik and Lyle Menendez. Does that mean that they're necessarily going to get resentenced? No. But at the least, it means that they've got a shot.
The brothers have been behind bars for more than 3 decades after murdering their parents Kitty and Jose Menendez in 1989. They joined today's hearing over Zoom as prosecutors displayed graphic photos like these from the crime scene, taking hours to paint them as serial liars.
Yet again, we were re-traumatized by this district attorney's office. We've had to live in the spotlight for the last 35 years. It doesn't get easier for us. And so to sit there again in the courtroom and have him do it again, that's hurtful.
The family is absolutely unanimous that they should be released?
Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely.
Just hours before the hearing, I sat down with 8 members of the family, including Jose's sole surviving sister, Terry Menendez-Baralt, in her first interview since 1990. You've held your silence for 35 years.
For everybody, this is a story. For me, it's very personal. Those kids, they are like the boys that I didn't have. So it's time. 35 years is a long time. It's a whole branch of my family erased. The ones that are gone and the ones that are still paying for it, which were kids.
I've met numerous times with District Attorney Nathan Hochman, and again he says those 2 brothers, they shotgunned Kitty and Jose mercilessly and relentlessly, in the kneecaps, in the head.
They are truly, deeply sorry for what they did, and they are profoundly remorseful. They are filled with remorse over what they did, and through that, they have become pretty remarkable people.
It's the first time this many family members from all over the country have interviewed together, and it might be the last. Terry is battling colon cancer, flying to LA with her chemo medication to attend the hearing. Are you concerned that you might not live to see the brothers released from prison?
It is a concern. I have tried to go see them as much as I can, but it's hard because I live in New Jersey and I'm 85. I don't have that much time. And I don't care what anybody says. I don't.
Erik and I killed our parents together, so I'd say that makes us pretty close.
The brothers' story gained renewed attention after last year's heavily dramatized Netflix series, Monsters.
And you are never to touch him. Not ever.
Actor Cooper Koch, who played Erik, showing up to court today in support of the brothers. The show focusing on the brothers' accusations that they were sexually abused for years by their father. A trauma barely understood at the time, suddenly looked through a modern lens. Does anybody here have any doubt at this point that the brothers were sexually abused by their father?
No.
Did you know, Terry? Did you know what was going on in that house?
Who knows what's going on in the house unless you live there?
Some of the cousins say they did suspect something was off.
I vacuumed every day, and I couldn't vacuum past the bathroom in the hallway. The time I was there, which was quite a while, I never saw the kids' bedroom, their bedroom, or anything, because I wasn't allowed down the hallway.
Did anybody think this was weird?
I think there's a difference between thinking that something is weird and knowing that something is happening.
Last fall, it seemed the brothers were on the cusp of freedom under then DA George Gascon.
I believe that the people that they were at age 19 and 21 is not the same people that we're seeing 35 years later.
But Gascon was voted out of office in November, and current DA Nathan Hochman has said he would not support resentencing or a new trial, speaking with me in March. What would they actually have to do?
They'd have to finally admit after 30 years that they killed their parents willfully, deliberately, and in premeditated fashion, not because they believed that their parents were going to kill them that night.
Have you considered meeting with the brothers and speaking with them?
We certainly considered it. But in cases like this, we've been actually able to get their opinions. They've written letters, they've written declarations, they've given statements to the media. So we had the information to consider. And they've had, again, 30 years to come clean with all their criminal actions, and they haven't.
For years, the brothers have claimed they killed in self-defense following years of abuse at the hands of their father. Hochman stressing that in court, sex abuse was never their defense for killing their parents.
During their testimony, when asked, did you kill your parents because they sexually abused you? Answer, no. We killed our parents because we believed they were going to kill us that night. So until they come to grips with the full breadth of all their lies, they have not been fully rehabilitated, and they continue to constitute an unreasonable risk of danger to society.
The family responding to Hochman's claims. He said that the brothers have made something like 24 or so lies that they haven't apologized for and have never admitted as lies.
I thought it was more
What
than
does
that.
he
It
want
was a
than
big
as an
threat.
apology? Does he want them in front of a TV crying and said, I am so sorry? Is that what he wants? Is that what he means?
I asked him that exactly. And I said, do you want them to apologize for these 24 separate things? Do you have a list? He said, in fact, I do.
I guess he should go back and watch the trials or read the transcripts
Yes.
because they were cross-examined on all of those.
It was all litigated.
And most of those lies they told when they were young and scared of the consequences for their actions that they have owned up to a million times, certainly to all of us, but also publicly.
The resentencing will move forward next Thursday and Friday.
There's no way for us to predict how next week is going to go. We have great faith in the system. We have great faith that justice is going to prevail. We have great faith that this judge is acting based on the law. So that gives us hope because they've certainly earned it.
And if you could say something right now to Erik and Lyle, what would you say to them?
We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you. We're going to fight for you forever. And I really hope this happens.
Our thanks to Matt. We will, of course, continue to follow this story as it unfolds.